What's poppin', guys? You got your brain Andre here, back at it with yet another video. So for this video, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a quick, nice, short game. Right, so quick backstory. So this is for GP. Now, ordinarily, I could have just showed you all five games of GP, but I felt like this one game was better than all five, was better than all four, was better than all the other four games combined. Just a very, very crazy-ass game. So, as you can see from the top, that is my score for Unlimited, not for Rotation, but for Unlimited. So as you can see, I have not really played Rotation that much, otherwise it would just display that. And as a result, I was like, okay, well, let me go and try to find something to play, and I didn't really know what to play. So I figured, okay, well, let me just go ahead and just go back to grassroots and just play Dragon. Dragon's what I'm moving for. Dragon's what I'm just the best at, right? So I decided to just go ahead and do that. Now, I happened to come upon a list by Moro. He is a very strong ladder hero. Just a ladder god, and he's actually I think the reason why you found Midrange swords go ahead and shifted just becoming Latham sword and not play Arthur or anything like that, but no, straight just Latham. And I suspect he'll probably be why you played the deck I'm about to show you guys here as well. Alright, so this is list. Alright, so one thing you'll notice immediately is that I'm not playing a single copy of Azutaka. Nope, no Azutaka. So the reason being is that this deck wants to make a board, and then wants to slam Gillenlease on that board and then kill you. With the addition of Date Masamune, you can now make a board whenever you like. So, well, sorry, you make a board whenever you like after you hit 10 mana. You can make a lot of different, surprisingly weird looking boards too. For example, I've had boards with multiple 1/1s and a 2/2 Date and a 2/2 something else, so on and so forth, right? So so this is pretty good. Technically speaking, yes, there are trade-offs between Ozzy and Gillenlease. For example, Ozzy you can technically play it whenever, quote unquote. This isn't quite true, but you can play it. But generally speaking, you should be able to play it in the same fashion where you'd be able to play Gillenlease. However, Gillenlease does not do something. Gillenlease does something that Ozzy doesn't let you do. Gillenlease lets you make trades if you need to make trades while also pushing. Lets you make nice mid-ground plays. Azutaka almost never lets you make a mid-ground play unless you have to go Ozzy trade. If you have to go Ozzy trade, you pretty much just want to feel bad because the Ozzy he's too nice to have to trade. You just always want to go face and just let them trade with it, but you can't do that. And this is something that I've been touching upon for quite some time actually. For quite some time, I think at least for the last two and a half, maybe three plus expansions, in which how you beat Dragon is that you prevent them from being able to just go Ozzy face, which is to say they have to have counter pressure. Gillenlease kind of let you go ahead and invalidate that a little bit, because now you make the board and then you slam Gillenlease. If you have 3 creatures and you play Gillenlease, that's the same amount of damage as Ozzy, but you also have 4 creatures now, and that's dice, right? Because they can possibly stop your Stormy, but they probably can't stop your Gillenlease, who's going to try more cards, and then all your other nice value things you have in the back. Anyway. So, with that being said, that's the deck. Let me just get right on this game. So, obviously, if I already said this game is gonna be very, very good. As you see, my opponent is Blood, and he is a GM player, so you already know it's gonna be Darkfeast bet. Darkfeast bet, even after the nerfs, is still very, very good. It basically just shifted from being an aggro combo deck to being a control combo deck, or no, to being more like a mid-range combo deck sort of. Is that they usually don't see Disciple of Lust anymore. You just see more things you still play Polaris, you still just play 3 of them now. Actually now, try to go for more mid-game plays, and you play Valnyrik, and Valnyrik usually get you what you want to get. Now, what you're seeing right here is, I think, either a bug or the new mulligan screen, I think, for spectator mode. So I go ahead and actually full keep my entire hand. You'll see why in a second. Here draws 2, that's fine. So the reason I kept everything in my hand is because I already have, I'm already going first. I have a 2-drop in my hand. I have the combo of True Dragon Sky Hatcha into Zernitra. If I find Poseidon after that, oh my god, we in the money we set. And as you see here, I do actually find it, so I'm great. So now all I need to do is just I need to find something to play on 3 and 4, and after that, I'm good to go. We're already in the mid-game part. So he plays Blood Pact on 2. This is the play you see them play all the time, just because you have time. You have a lot of HP, you have a lot of time just do things like that. If you want to do it early as opposed to doing it later. So I go ahead and I play my White Frost Dragon Feline. I go ahead and I push 2 here. This is not bad. Yep, so just gonna push 2 there. However, the damage I'm doing right now, this part doesn't actually matter. What matters is I have a board, and I'm trying to stop him from like comboing off. But that part doesn't matter shit. So I do brick here, and I do pick up a second copy of True Dragon Skyhatcher. This, as you'll see in a second, is going to come back to haunt me in a very big way. So he drops the Razor Claw on my face, and secondly, I'm like, oh god, he's going to go in. He then plays Evil Eye on my creature. He then plays a gift, and second plays the gift. I know that I literally already knew before, but I know guaranteed now that he's gonna play Flareos here. He plays second copy of gift. I'm like, okay, sure. And then invocates the Flareos, and then lastly evos the Flareos as well. So this play is really strong from him. However, it still fails if I have a Galmu in my hand. If I have Galmu, this plays like it's not great, but like it's like okay. Anyway, so I play True Dragon Skyhatcher because I'm not that lucky, and I'm still gonna have to ramp, and I'm just gonna have to sacrifice my True Dragon here because there's no world in which I try to like slow down this play, because this is literally what I kept my hand for. So I still have to make this play no matter how bad it feels. So that's gonna make the double trades. He goes back up to 14. I'm at 14 too, so it's like not too bad. Next turn, he's probably just gonna develop the board because I don't have any creatures in place, so he can't just like do things. So he's just gonna probably draw cards here, which we see him do with the Alexandrite Demon. That's fine. That doesn't matter that much. He plays the Blazing Sapphire, draws 2 cards. Sure. He hits me in face for 1. And that's fine. So now I just go ahead and I just play my sorry, not my True Dragon, my Zernitra. Zernitra's pretty strong. Yeah, because now I have 3 creatures here. Remember, he did use the Evil Eye Demon earlier, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make trades, and I'm just going to try to keep my board in such a way that this way one of my dragons stays at full HP, and yet I still clear the board. Now, I have no Evos left versus his 2 Evos. That is a very concerning thing, and most likely we'll see him play another Evil Eye, but no, instead he decides to go for the Vera. That's fine. We see him play Blood Pact next, sure. You see him excel yet another Evil Eye. So I was very surprised about this. I mean, it works out for me. Now he doesn't actually kill off my dragon. He just like leaves it in play. I feel like this part was a misplay from his end, but that's fine. So in response, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna drop my young Poseidon here. I get 2 Poseidon's cards. And yeah, so I'm just asking a giant ass question. Do you have lethal, or can you stop me from or sorry, do you have a good answer to this? We see him drop the Balnarek, so yes, that is an answer. Yes, he kills off my Poseidon. However, I feel like he needed to kill something else, but that's fine because he's scared. Because right now, like he's still under the belief that I'm playing Ozzy the Hawker right now. I'm not. So anyway, so we see him just go and drop the young wings of Lust here. At first, I was like, why did he drop wings there? But no, it actually makes sense because he's actually just going to trade with everything, and then he's going to get a Flareos at the end of the turn. Yep, he plays Perish too, so I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, so there we go. He gets so he gets the pings, he gets the Flareos. So I'm like, oh shit. So now he has 3 creatures. So I'm just going to pause here. Actually, well, let me pause when it starts my turn. All right, so this turn. I really felt like I misplayed this turn because why? Because I did actually. So the correct play here, even though it doesn't seem like it, the correct play here is to go ahead and go Feline. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Feline. You can draw a card here if you like. It's not too bad. But yeah, so you go Feline, then you can White Frost twice. Yeah, so you go Feline, this White Frost twice, kill that with the Stamp Reckoning. And then you just like let the turn go. The reason why it's okay for you to do that as opposed to doing what I do instead is because if you do this play right, you put yourself into a spot where you can play Snarling Chains or Razor Claw or something like that, and just kill your Scat Hatcher because you need 9 mana to make the play I'm making now. Whereas if you do it the other way, you can build a slightly bigger board and then just go from there. Because the other way you use up, what is it, like 5 mana, 6 mana, something like that. So you can possibly play 3 creatures here, and then set up for a nice Guild and Release spike if you draw the Guild and Release. Yeah, so this turn did matter, and we'll see what I draw next turn, and if that actually like made a bigger difference. I'm pretty sure it did, because it was almost surely going to be a creature. Anyway, so he's still just like drawing cards here. That's fine. He plays another Flaris. I'm like, yikes. He then plays a gift. He plays the gift so this way he can evo his Flaris and actually get like a nice benefit out of having done so. This is actually very heads up play on his end. This way, if I have Ozzy Haka will not kill him just like that. I have to have more than just the Ozzy. So let's see here. It actually did matter. I actually do draw a Disciple. And I could have gone Disciple, something like that, blown it up, and then just drawing cards. It would have put me a little bit closer to what I wanted to get. And as you see here, again, like I said, it is going to matter because again, like I would have had a little bit of a bigger board. I'd be like pushing damage right now. Pushing damage matters, right? So you just see me go ahead and draw cards here. We do see me slightly misplay though. I do drop Masamune Raging Dragon, and it does still clear the board. However, at the end of it, I don't clear off his at the end of it, I don't play this out. I don't play it out so this way I wouldn't be board blocked. But we see him drop another Valnorak. I'm like, yikes. So he clears on the Masamune. He uses another Styling Change. I'm like, sure. He then plays Beer. I'm like, okay, sure. He even drops his last card, which is Thoracic Claw. And then he just trades. Alright, so this turn 10. So as you see, like, they've been pretty back and forth. I even drop a nice Poseidon, because I finally topped like a card I would have liked. It's not too bad. I am going to go ahead and push paste for 1 here and try to set my lethal. Now his turn 10. Now he finally does get the Darkfeast bet, and this Darkfeast bet I knew it was gonna be enormous. I didn't know how enormous it was gonna be. 17 damage Darkfeast bet, and I do end up losing here. That was pretty fine. Like I didn't mind this game at all, just because like again it's GP. Like you have at least like one throwaway game in GP, and I already knew that this deck was strong enough this way I'd be able to like win whatever my last game was anyway. Because I'm not really seeing any Haven at the moment, and even if I was, I feel like this deck is actually pretty good versus Haven. And yeah, like it's just very fun series overall, especially that one game that made me feel like, yeah, you know, it feels good to play Shadowverse right now. That's such an amazing feeling. It's one of those feelings that like if you manage to get it, it feels great. And I'm pretty sure if you've ever felt before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe, and if you haven't, let me know what you think about Morrowind's ramp list. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.